Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Saving Uncle's Farm. My name is Paso and this is the vlog. I am recording about this. And right now I am washing down my Massey Ferguson because I'm gonna take it to the store. I have leased a wrap bale handler that goes on a front loader, so I just want to wash it down a bit. I don't want to go into town with a messy tractor, even though it is a Massey Ferguson, not that kind of messy. So yeah, it cost us, oops, I don't want to, okay, yeah, that front loader did cost us 107 pounds to lease. I did lease it because I do not expect to be using it a lot. So yeah, this is the day when we are going to go and sell our wrap bales. And later on, I think we're gonna start seeding the barley, I suppose, or maybe oats to have something different compared to last year. And then I'm going to seed the grassland, and that should be it for today. So this bale sale should give us quite a lot of money, and maybe we can afford to buy the seeder outright because we are gonna use it every season, and I think it's good to have it, good to own it. So yeah, well, see you at the store when I pick up the front loader tool. And here it is, the wrapped bale handler. It's from Albert, I think, and it should work perfectly for our cause today. Let's put it on, and I think I need to connect the hoses or something. Let me see if this works. So you are supposed to be able to, yeah, change the width, and this should help us immensely when transporting the bales. Okay, it is a pretty nimble thing. Right as I stick it right into the ground, right? Okay, and while we're here, the Massey needs fuel. So yeah, still thinking about that fuel tank at the farm. That would be such a good thing to have. Yeah, we have different stuff on the menu today, so that will just have to wait for a bit, I think. Maybe in the next episode. Alright, so let me fill this up. Okay, well, this tractor really has a small fuel tank. It only takes 43 pounds of fuel. So yeah, I think this is just fine. It's gonna last us for some time because we aren't using this tractor a lot, and it has quite a low fuel consumption, not a big engine, and we don't load it much, so yeah, I think that's gonna work perfectly. Okay, now back to the farm and let's do this. It's gonna be interesting. I have never used this front tool before, and I have no idea how it's gonna go. I know that this front loader doesn't really keep your front loader tool level to the ground or in the same position because others do. You have to adjust it manually while you're moving, so it's probably gonna be quite a lot of challenging moments, but hey, that's what life is. Now I need to get the trailer ready. It's already set up for bale transport, so this is good. I really hope I'm gonna be able to effectively load these bales. Now the question is, how do I set up the trailer for easiest loading? Have the least amount of turning around. It would probably be a good idea to do something like this, I think. Good. Okay, nothing like this. I think that's gonna be good. And let's see. So let's put it a bit wider. And let's start with the first one. Oh, this is so sketchy. This is so sketchy. Okay. Okay. Squeeze it just a little bit more. Yeah, the sketch is real. Put it into high range. Even though I do want to be careful, I don't want to sit here all day. Okay, so putting them on the trailer seems to be easier than picking them off the ground because the trailer is higher up and I can see better. See how does this look? Okay. Let me see if I can push it just a little bit more to the edge. So we have the whole trailer used. Something like this. It's a really sticky wrap, so it doesn't want to cooperate, but maybe it would be better if I just put it on the trailer and then push it in. Okay, well, that's one bale in. Another. Okay, just wiggle it a bit so it sits in the forks nicely. Yeah, I really can't see. It's so difficult. Ah, got it stuck again. That means more here. Down. Good. Why am I doing this? So, can't see. I have no depth perception. This is the worst. Okay, is this all the way to the... No, it wasn't. It seems like I'm going to be doing this forever today. Which should be no big deal, but it's not a fun thing to watch, so I'm probably going to do it from the outside view. So yeah, you've seen the principle. now let's go to the outside view and do this in sped up video, because I suppose you don't have all day to watch me move some bales around. Okay, nope. Yeah, I really have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, well. Alright, the first trailer load is loaded, so we have 10 bales on out of 27. That means we're gonna have to do 3 runs to go and sell everything. I need to put the straps on. You can see the trailer is all wonky because I was pushing the bales here and there and everything just went kinda funny. Oh, I took the wrap off. Okay, never mind. Everything seems to be okay. Wrapped up nicely, the straps are tight. Now I'll get in the tractor and I will straighten this up, of course. And I have to check where I can take these bales. So I know for a fact that the what's it called, the biogas plant takes silage, but maybe the animal market is in the market for silage. Okay, what am I doing? This is really awkward. Okay, I can turn around. Yeah, so the animal market might be in question to accept this, or maybe any other place. So I will go on my phone and check this for a bit, and I'll be back with the information. As I figured, actually the best place to take them to is the biogas plant. So I'm on my way there now. The animal market doesn't really take silage bales, which was surprising for me because, you know, they do have animals they need to feed, and it would be expected that they would need silage, but it looks like they don't. We can take it to sell everything. That is one place that takes, well, self-explanatory, everything. And we could take it to the market, but I'm not sure what they would do with this. So yeah, we're gonna take it to the biogas plant, where they're gonna process this into some kind of energy, maybe some gas, and then use it for energy production and, you know, stuff like that. I'm not really expert on biogas plants, but if they take it, they take it. Okay, we have quite a lot of weight behind us, so we are struggling a bit, but I have already been to this biogas plant. Oh, please. Not now. Yeah, of course, he's gonna go. And he's looking forward like... like I'm not there, ignoring me. Come on, John Deere. Let's go. Anyway, I have already been to this biogas plant once when I took a trailer load of silage. But I didn't get paid much for that, so I didn't do it anymore. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, and if you think about it, we are currently transporting around 35,000 liters of silage in bales, and we can only load, if we have loose material, we can only load around 5,000 liters, so that's like 7 times more than if we would transport it loose. Which I find intriguing that the trailer chassis is actually holding up as well as it is. Okay, and I believe this on the right is the entrance. Yes, of course. We have the scales and everything. And away we go. I wonder how heavy are we? So we are 14 tons, 723 kilos. Okay. Now I'm not sure how to unload this, so I'm gonna go off screen and talk with the guys, and we'll see what we can do. I talked with the guys here and they said that I can use that wheel loader over there to simply put it in. They have already weighed my tractor and they're gonna weigh it when I go out, so yeah. Of course they asked me beforehand if I'm, you know, proficient with this kind of a machine, and I said no, but they said that it's pretty quiet today so I can use it safely. It's a Volvo. Okay, the horn works. It has this massive... Oh, it's in reverse. Sure. Put it. This is a massive machine. It has a big fork. And they say that I can simply spike the bales and put them in. Oh, the awesomeness. The visibility is bad though. This. Okay. Put it a bit more. And yeah, this should be good. Okay. Wow. When I woke up today, I did not think I'm gonna be doing this. Okay, going on and see. Okay, I got only one bale off. And second one. Now let's see if we can spike all three. I wanted to say this. Can you see how the tool is always in the same position relative to the ground? This is what I'm missing at my massive Ferguson tractor, because when I go down, the tool also leans down, and when I go up, the tool also leans up. That is one thing I'm missing. I'm missing very much. On my massive Ferguson tractor. How cool is this? Okay. And now for the final three. It looks like unloading is going quite easier than loading, which is expected, you know, because with tools more appropriate for this kind of job. see if we can take them all off. We can. Okay, now to put it all back. Sweet. Okay, beacon off, engine off. This was one of the best experiences I've had in recent times. Wow. Okay, let's jump in the cabin, let's go. Back in our mini tractor. That Volvo could probably lift this whole thing with the tractor trailer and the bales on. It could probably lift them all in one go. Yeah, that's a really big machine. Okay, let's check the weight. We are 9,542, so we were around 5,000 kilos of silage in the back. And now we have to do this 2 more times. One full load and one with only 7 bales. I gotta say, I'm pretty proud of this stack. It looks a lot better than the first one. And maybe I could fit another row here. But since we only have for one more load, I'm not gonna do that. I deem it to be too dangerous. Anyway, yeah. Time to go to the biogas plant. If you were paying attention, you could see that I was loading 5 bales at a time with this Volvo wheel loader. So yeah, this really is a big machine and really useful. How awesome. And because I have quite a lot of money, I decided I'm going to buy the seeder outright. I think it's only 7,000 pounds. So while I go to the farm to load the last trailer of bales, I'm gonna call the dealers and have them set it up for me. They said they have it in stock, so there shouldn't be any problems. And yeah, we're gonna own our own seeder, which is amazing because this is one step closer to being self-dependent or independent. Maybe that's a better word. Yeah. So awesome, this really is progress, you know. And I have also checked in the meantime while I was driving here to the biogas plant. We have around 10,000 left to repay this tractor. So I am pondering if I would if it would be a smart thing to repay the tractor, because it would keep our payments down. We will still have a loan for the vending machine, but the tractor loan would go away. So, you know, the daily payments and the hourly payments, which incidentally, if you look at the usage, we are at 15.9 hours on this tractor, so we are gonna pay the hourly lease any minute now. So yeah, that everything goes away, and then we own the tractor, and if some good deals come up, I can maybe sell it, you know, use that money as capital to reinvest into a bigger tractor or something like that. So yeah, I'm pondering these two ideas, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so 16 hour and leasing was paid. It all goes automatically, and yeah, this really would be a good thing. So I think we're gonna have enough money. If, ooh, wow, that was close. I had a mini heart attack right now. Ooh, okay, let me breathe again. Yeah, so repaying the loans is a good idea, because then you have more money and you can take new loans to expand the farm even more. So yeah, I know I'm rambling a bit, but this is what I wanted to talk about. So yeah, let me put on the last load. I will leave the bale handler on the trailer, and I'm gonna return it to the store, and I'm going to pay for that sewing machine. And yeah, everything's gonna be good. Awesome even. All the silage sold, we are sitting at a very comfortable 43,574 pounds. I'm going to the store now to get that seeder and to return the bale handler. But yeah, we actually have more money, like half more than we came here with, which is awesome. But that means that even though I have invested, bought new equipment, you know, bought things for the farm and everything, we are still quite healthy with money, which is awesome. Which is the plan, of course. I must tell you that in the meantime, when I was driving up and down, I was contacted by the council. They wanted to know what's up with me not tending to the roads, and I told them that I have so much work on my farm that I can't handle everything with the handheld mower. So they said they're gonna talk about it, and they are probably going to invest in a tractor mower. So that's a mower that you hook on the tractor, and it's on an arm, and you can then use it to mow the road edges. Which would make my job a lot easier, and yeah, but the pay would go down. So, you know, right now I was paid 100 pounds per 100 meters, and this would go down to approximately 75 pounds or 60 pounds, I'm not sure. It would be quite a cut, but you know, it's something that needs to be done, and it would be a bit of an income, so yeah, I just might take them up on that offer. But I have to wait until they decide on that matter and they vote, and of course they need to get the equipment and everything, so yeah, fingers crossed. I have gotten the seeder. So they let me leave the trailer here for the time being. I'm gonna use it in the morning, but just for me to be able to take the seeder back home and start seeding, because it is the second part of the day already. They said that it's okay. So we got this Accord drill. It's used. It has you know, a little bit of used look to it, but it should work fine. We already had this one previously, so yeah, of course I need to lift it up. I buy the seeder and I scrape it on the floor like a madman. How typical. Yeah, so I will run back to the farm, and the next thing I need to take care of is to make some seed out of the barley we have, and to fill the seeder up and start seeding. And back to the farm. Back at the farm. Yeah. So it's probably the best to get the either somewhere over here, because I am going straight into the field with it, and I do need to refill it first. Let me lower this down. And let's open it. Cool. Looks awesome. Now I think I don't have any seed in the seed maker anymore. So I'm gonna take some barley out and put it into the seed maker, and let's do a round. Is this on? It's on. Okay. Now again, one of the toughest parts is to get this right. Nope. Okay, let me fill it up with wheat. I mean barley. Yeah, the paint job is really scruffy on this tractor. It needs some TLC. I'm not sure. I think that only takes around 300 and something liters. So this is not gonna be a full bucket. See how close are we. It's really difficult to see out of that. Okay, we are too far there. Let's see. Okay, enough. So I'm going to put the rest of the grain over here, where it's easier to pick up. And let's do a round of making seed. Alright. So while that's in production, I will take a couple of minutes to wait for it to be done. And then we'll load it straight into the hopper over there. While we wait for this to do its job, I am thinking of using that mulcher if the council is able to get it, or if they decide to get it. I think of asking them if I could use it on my farm to clean up this mess, because it would be a lot nicer and a lot cleaner if I could have free access to sheds over here. Maybe I can store some equipment in here. Maybe a trailer. Yeah, this trailer could go in there. This cattle trailer, that would be better, I suppose. So yeah, that would be a thing to do, and you know, you always have to keep planning ahead. These bushes over here don't really bother me, so I can leave them be. Yeah, but these ones are really kind of too ingrown, too widespread, so it would be better to take them away. And let's see, is this done? Yup, that's done. Now let me get it into here, to the bucket. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, looks like we have a full bucket. I mean, an empty seed maker. That's more appropriate, yeah. Now I have to put it into the seeder. Slowly, I don't want to damage the seeder I have just acquired. That would be very unwise. Now let's see. Okay, did I spill any before? It looks like no. We have too much. Let me drop some out again. Yeah, this should be good. Yeah, this is such a cool thing that we actually have a seed maker at our farm, so we can produce our own seed. I love this so much. Okay. Now I have to set it back down. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, so let's wait for another cycle. Okay, this is another cycle done. It's quite a fast working machine, so yeah, that's a good thing. And I believe that drill only takes 700 liters. I'm not sure, somewhere around there. So we might not even fit everything in. If we have anything left in the bucket, we can give it to the garden. The garden still has plenty of seeds to work with, but you know, while we're at it, why not do it? Oh, too close, I think. Yeah, that's it. Let's set it back up. Cool. Now let me check how the seeder is looking. Yeah, that looks pretty full. You know what? I'm gonna cover this back up. I'll wait till this runs its cycle through, and then I'll stop it. And yeah, I'm gonna start seeding. Let me just start up the tractor so the engine is warm. Let me check something. I'm Did I make a mistake? It seems that I indeed have made a mistake. The time for seeding barley and wheat is over. We should do that in March, and we're already in April, so it looks like I'm stuck with oat, which is still a good crop to get in, but you know, this is not perfect at all. So yeah, okay, it looks like we're gonna have oats. Okay, and I have emptied all the seed into the bucket. There's 100 and something liters. But yeah, this really caught me out of how should I say, in surprise. Because I was fully expecting us to be able to get wheat or barley in, but maybe that's a good thing, you know. Let me check something else. Should we maybe, because we still have plenty of straw, maybe we should put in something that doesn't produce straw. Okay, give me another second. And the decision has been made. We are gonna put in soybeans. Now let me set the speed. Let's check if everything is working as it should. Okay, everything seems fine. So let's dig in. Okay, we can go a little bit faster with this seeder. Yeah, and I believe it's working. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have soybeans in the field this year. Which I have read online it's better because soybeans is kind of an oily crop, and it uses different nutrients from the ground than for example barley does, and that's better because of your crop rotation, because your soil can regenerate and reheal, and you know it simply takes out different nutrients out of the soil, and it helps you have a better crop. So we'll see. I haven't had soybeans ever, and it might not be the best because it's not a grain as such, so we won't be able to use it for chickens, which now I'm thinking might be a mistake. On the other hand, we can use, we can sell this soybean. It's supposed to sell for quite a high price, and then we use the money to buy chicken feed. Yeah, think I made a slight miscalculation here. I kind of forgot about the chickens. And supposedly the cows also take grain as a supplement, so yeah, this might not be the best choice I have made since I'm on this farm. Well, it is what it is. It's too late now. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. There's no other way around. But on the other hand, the field is a lot smoother than it was first time I sown it, because we took care of those holes that were in the field, those bumps, and I think that's a pretty good idea, pretty good thing. Yeah, this is gonna bother me now. I might have to lease a field of wheat and go harvest it when the time comes, and just have to pay the farmer a leasing fee, because it's probably cheaper than buying the wheat outright. Yeah, okay, so we still have some time to think about that and make a smart decision, even though this right now was not a smart decision. This is gonna bother me. Okay, never mind. what's done is done. Just leave it alone and don't regret it. Sometimes some things turn into done things, and that's when you put your foot down. Let me know if anyone knows what band or song these lyrics are from. I really wonder if any one of you will catch it. So our soybean field is done. I just need to do the headland, and I have to be careful so I don't go over the border into the future grassland field. But yeah, this is really gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me so much. Well, maybe maybe this is a sign. Maybe this is a sign that if we are left with enough money, we can buy a new field. Maybe that's the answer to this problem I created for myself, of course. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, I'm really careful I don't go over the border. So yeah, if I repay this tractor right now, I'm left with 25,000 pounds around there, and we are getting quite a high milk production. Our cows are pregnant again, so we're gonna have another set of calves, which means the milk production is not gonna stop. And since we have 2 male calves at the moment, I am going to sell both of those. I just want to wait so they grow up a bit, so they are proper bulls before I take them to the market. But yeah, if we have any female cows, I think I'm gonna keep them. I have already seeded here, I don't need to double track. But yeah, if I have any female cows, I might just keep them to increase our milk production. Food-wise, we are looking solid at the moment. We don't have any issues. At least I don't see them in the foreseen future. So feed-wise, we are quite good, and when we have this proper grassland, we will have even more feed. So that also shouldn't be an issue. Yeah. So to get a new field, I'm gonna have to scour the area and take a look and maybe talk to some farmers if they have any land they don't need or use. Okay. Yeah, and we just might buy something and, you know, have more wheat fields. Because I was looking... Let me go this way. I was looking at some... What's it called? Options, you know, because we are producing milk. We have our own grain. We could start producing our own flour or cheese maybe. There's a lot of options for like small boutique stores and boutique items, you know, very limited editions, homemade purely, homemade without any um, man-made additives or man-made fertilizers and stuff like that. So yeah, that might be a future for us, but we will definitely need more grain and more food production for the cows if we want to go that route. So I'm not completely sure about this, not at the moment, but it is in the cards, you know, maybe someday in the future. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna set up the seeder for grassland, and then I'm gonna seed that field with grassland. I will do that offline. You have seen one field of seeding, that's plenty enough. So when we see next time, when we see each other, when you log into this vlog, that field will be sown, the tractors will be put back into place. So yeah, everything is gonna be fine and dandy, and we're probably gonna be in May already. So with this, I would like to thank you for watching. I wish everything good for you, and see you next time. Bye bye.